You doing okay there?
Yes, sir.
You staying warm enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you need any water or anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, thank you. Gypsy Rose, when you came up here, did you bring the property that you've been holding with you?
I did. I brought a suitcase and I brought a backpack.
You brought a suitcase and a backpack. Was there any medications or anything in the suitcase or the backpack?
There was some pain pills. I just
Okay.
took my medicine like I was supposed
Okay.
to.
All right. Are you doing good right now? You need any water or anything?
Some water would be nice.
Okay, so why don't you step on out here? We'll get you some water. Do you need to use the restroom at all?
No, sir.
Do you want? Was it?
Or we just start the hallway first? Hold on. Okay, well, we'll just pass that on to the medical staff so that we're ready for in case something does happen.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Hello, Gypsy. Hi, I'm Lieutenant Owen. I brought Nick in, and Nick was just really, he was concerned about you, so I want to check to make sure you're fine. Looks like you're doing good.
Is he alright?
And he is fine as well. He was very concerned about you, and he wanted to make sure you knew that.
Tell him
So-
I'm okay.
Perfect, that's what I'll do. So,
And tell him they're treating me nice.
excellent, I will do that. Yeah, you got the nice couch, you got the nice room. We gave you the nice room.
Nice fishy room.
Yes, there it is. It doubles as a pillow, rather nice. All right.
Okay, thank you so
You bet.
much. But I've been trying to keep calm.
Okay, does the air conditioning help with it?
It does.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know then. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your service. All right, you just relax.
It's not coming out now, but she's... yeah.
Okay.
That's the only real huge...
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Gypsy Rose. This is Deputy Dorn here. She's going to be taking care of you.
I'm gonna take you, hey, how are you?
She's
I'm
really
gonna,
doing...
I'm gonna take you up to the hospital, but I gotta ask you to stand up, please. And get you looked at. Can you turn around, put your arms out?
Who's going with you?
Me alone. That's it. They're grasping for straw, says we are. Hand in on?
So he brought you off on the road?
No, I just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time.
Okay. She's been fine.
Okay. I think I'm gonna just put these on a little bit later, but we're gonna walk out.
Here, I tell you what, can you just stay right here? Would you want to talk to you just for a second?
You wanna sit?
Yeah, just take a second here.
Gypsy, is it? Gypsy Rose? Okay. You wanna come with me? We're gonna go get you checked out at the doctor real quick.
Get you back on them meds, okay?
Okay, sound good?
Yep.
Hang on, what's there? Go left.
Hey, was this your stuff or no? Okay, all right, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Thank you. Here you go, Gypsy. Got a blanket for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to need to use the bathroom at all anytime soon?
Probably, yes, sir.
Okay. I can call someone in for you. Oh. She's getting hungry. I don't know. You said last night we were getting some food or something.
Oh, sideways? Let me try.
I think so, yeah.
One is out, we're gonna these guys in the back.
Okay. I'll call in a female deputy for you, okay? 9225. 9225. Can you have 9264 1019 WSD when she has a minute? I don't know what's on the menu tonight, but is there anything particular that you'd like me to try and get you?
I'm not picky.
Not picky? Alright.
That it don't have tomatoes.
No tomatoes?
No.
Okay, I can help you out with that one.
What time is it for you?
It is almost 8 o'clock.
Wow, I fell asleep for a while.
Yeah, you were out. Nothing wrong with a good nap.
Oh. Has there been any news about the man that I came here with?
To be honest, I don't know a thing.
Okay.
I didn't even know you came here with anyone. That's how little I know.
Yeah.
So,
I'm originally from Missouri,
okay.
and I came here. My mom kicked me out of the house because she was like, "Well, it's time you grow up." So I got out on my own, and I called my boyfriend, and he came. He lives in Big Bend, and he came down to Springfield to pick me up. Anyway, we take the Greyhound bus, and everything seems fine. Our bus got delayed a little bit, but we got here okay. And then a couple days went by, perfectly normal. All of a sudden we wake up to a loud knock at the door.
Mhm.
And like, Waukesha County Police, you're under arrest. And well, he's the only one that's under arrest. I'm not really sure why I'm here. And anyway, they took us, and I'm here. And I don't know what's going on with him.
Okay. Sorry, I can try and
It's
help
okay.
for you. Sure, one of the detectives knows a lot more than I do.
Right. And I think I'm just waiting on someone from the county that I used to live in to come and talk to me.
Okay. Oh, they should be coming back to talk about food soon. Then you can ask them your questions.
Then I had to go to the hospital and get some medicine because I have a seizure disorder.
Okay.
That's what kind of knocked me out.
Busy day, huh?
It's kind of weird though. People seeing you in handcuffs, they give you this weird look, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, okay, number one, I didn't kill nobody. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I didn't do nothing. I'm a good girl.
You'll get
See,
it
why the
released.
handcuffs?
Yeah. Good news. The female deputy just got here, so you can go to the bathroom.
Oh, hey. Stretch my face a little bit.
Hey, we've got some food for you.
So we got some food.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
This looks wonderful.
I'll work on getting you some water or something too to drink. Did they give you
Apple
something?
juice.
Oh, that's some apple juice. There you go.
Move around and stuff. Bathroom breaks, water, soda, whatever. Hey Gypsy,
Hi.
how are ya?
Hi.
I didn't mean to wake you. Are you comfortable?
I
Okay, we got you some lunch. You hungry or?
Oh, they got me a sandwich. It was a ham sandwich. It was good.
Was it? Okay, well if you need any more, we can get you another one.
Has there been any news?
Yes, the people that are coming to talk to you should be here shortly. They're in town, so that's a plus.
Good.
It's about a 45 minutes to an hour drive from the airport. So
Oh, okay.
as soon as we get them here, we'll direct them to you so we can get this going. You need a soda or anything or
No, sir.
water?
No, sir.
You're
So
good?
nice and be comfortable.
You're comfortable?
Yeah.
Good. All right, so I'll let you get back to sleep. You got a little bit of time to get here. All right?
Thank you.
No problem.
That's positive.
Hopefully it won't be too long now.
We get into our sleep.
Can I get you anything?
No, sir. It's been sleep for a little while.
Hopefully they'll be here.
Are there any movie theaters nearby?
Movie theaters? Oh, we got a couple. There's one in Waukesha, in Berlin, I think Delafield. Those are the only ones I can think of.
I really like to see the Jurassic World. That looks
It
good.
looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I agree.
And I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm like, if I move to a place, I want to make sure that they have a movie theater. Cannot miss Star Wars.
No? That's coming out soon, isn't it?
And December 18th.
December 18th. Couple more months. I feel like they've been talking about that for years now.
They have. And for a while it was like rumored, and then they were like, oh, we're canceling it and we're not going to be making them. And I'm like, oh man. And then they decide to go ahead with it. I'm like, yay.
It's almost here.
Yeah.
A couple more months.
I'm one of those super fans that like read the books, watch
Really?
the movies, read the comics, all that
Uh-huh.
good stuff.
You used to dress up when you go to the movie too?
Oh,
Were you
yeah.
that big of a super
Oh,
fan?
yeah.
Yeah?
They used to do midnight premieres where you'd go the night before,
Mm-hmm.
and well, they don't do that no more. They usually do a 7 o'clock one now on a Thursday.
I remember I went to the midnight showing of Harry Potter.
Oh, I was there for all of them.
And there was a bunch of people dressed up for that one, yeah. Can't say I was one of them.
Oh. Well, in this past January, I got a chance to meet some of the cast.
You did?
Because my mom and I went on vacation to Universal Studios.
Okay, to the Harry Potter land or?
Yes, and it was the Harry Potter Expo. So I got to meet the girl that plays Luna. I got to meet the twins, the Weasley twins,
Really?
Dumbledore, and Hagrid.
Wow. That must have been pretty cool.
It was. The twins are very nice. I mean, they're all very nice, but the twins actually fit their personality on the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Basically the same people?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. How was the amusement park as itself? It always
Very
looks cool.
fun.
Is it?
Very fun. There are two sections of it. One is at Universal Studios. The other one is at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. But they're right next to each other.
Okay.
And they have the Hogwarts Express that connects the two. So you can ride the Hogwarts Express to one
That's good.
and take it back.
Okay.
And it's a different experience each time you ride it. And they have a bunch of roller coasters. The castle ride is my favorite. It's kind of more, it's like a gliding ride, and it
Okay.
swoops you around,
Uh-huh.
and makes you feel like you're really flying.
Okay.
And the other one is, I think it's shut down right now because it's not working properly, but the Gringotts ride.
Oh, like you're in the
Yeah.
underground and everything?
And I don't know if you remember in the part 7, the 7th movie.
When they break into it?
When they break into it and they have to kind of like go that spirally thing, yeah. Well, they have a simulated ride like that,
Oh,
where it's
wow.
kind of like a roller coaster and kind of simulated at the same time.
Okay.
And that was really good too.
That's cool. I'm sure all their lights and special effects are pretty
Oh yeah.
pretty exciting.
Yeah. And they also have stage acts. So they have like a singer, Celestina Warback from in the books, and she does kind of like jazzy music.
Okay.
Then they have the frog choir, and they
Okay.
sing, and then they have the Tri-Wizard people that come from Durmstrang and Beauxbatons, and they do a demonstration that's really cool.
Oh, really?
So, and there's a lot of merchandise.
I can imagine.
So much.
I can imagine.
I bought me a little plush of Dobby.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's awesome.
And,
With the pillowcase on?
yeah.
Very cool.
And a lot of people, my mom and I bought the exclusive package. And that gives you one special night that they shut down the parks to where you and only the people that bought that package are let in. It's
Okay.
closed off to everyone else.
So it's like the VIP experience.
And they have this special event where they bring food out, and you can go walk around, eat free ice cream, and it's just the whole thing to yourself.
Really? How many people do they give that to? Is it noticeably
I think
less
it's
crowded?
100 packages they
Okay.
sell. And they had a lot of people that didn't get the experience that me and my mom did, because a lot of people were rushing to get the autographs. On the package it said that you get a guaranteed meet and greet. That's actually not true.
Okay.
You have to go to the park, and at 7 o'clock in the morning, they hand out passes.
Okay.
Only one pass to each person to get an autograph. But it's first come, first serve. So there was people lining up at like 3 a.m. to get a pass, and people were climbing over each other and fighting for it and things like this.
Crazy.
But my mom and I just talked to guest relations, and they were able to, we made friends with actually one of the people that tell the celebrities like where they have to be, you know, where they have to go and things like that.
Right.
So I guess one of the big important people we made friends with, so it was, we got
Hey,
to
that's a
have,
good person to make friends
yeah,
with. You guys are smart.
yeah, we got to spend like 2 hours with them.
Oh, that's really cool.
So, and I got to ask all my questions, and the only thing I could think of was, what's your favorite food?
Really?
Yeah. And Luna's, or her real name, I can't remember her real name offhand. Ivana.
Okay.
Her favorite is breakfast cereal.
Any
She's-
particular kind of cereal?
She did tell me it's a British cereal.
Okay.
And as for the twins, they were actually really hard to tell apart.
Really?
Yeah. And I kept getting confused. I'm like, okay, which was which?
I'm sure they get that all the time.
They like their grandmother's clotted custard pudding.
Whatever that is.
I don't know what that is.
Sure it's good though.
But they're all very nice.
Oh, I'm jealous. That's very cool.
for the expo itself, they brought all the props, and they had this big auditorium that had the props in it, that had the Horcruxes and the Hollows, and you get to do a bunch of cool stuff. You get to take a picture by like the Hogwarts Express, and you by the Great Hall, and Pottermore was there, the website, and they were sorting people. I got sorted into Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
And for years I've been a Gryffindor. I was having a major breakdown over there. I'm like, no, I'm a Gryffindor. Every quiz I'm taking is Gryffindor. I cannot be Hufflepuff.
So how did they do that? Did they give you like a little quiz to take or something?
When they were doing it, you could do it online, or you can do, or where I was at, they can just sort you right on the spot with that.
Okay. Also, you actually got to sit up there on the stool.
that. But I also took an online quiz.
Okay.
And the funniest thing is you would think that Gryffindor is righteous, and they do the right thing, and they're brave, but they're also good. But a lot of people tell me they're more like Slytherin than you would think. It's just there are more bad wizards that come from Slytherin than Gryffindor.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah, and the quiz that I did, I was honest, and I'm like, a lot of my answers were true to my personality, and so I got sorted into Hufflepuff. But I guess Hufflepuff would have to be the most good, I guess you would say, out of all of them.
That wouldn't be a bad one to throw in it. At least it's not Slytherin.
True. Someone got Slytherin, he's like, yes!
Did you hear she's writing another book?
No.
Yeah, I can't think of what it's called. It's like it's based off the Harry Potter series. I forgot which character it's based off of.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope they make another movie. Well, they're going to be making another movie, but...
Are they?
But, this one is like 60 years before Harry Potter. It's, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the book I'm thinking of too. Maybe I just got it mixed up and they're just making a movie.
I don't know.
Could be. Or hopefully there's
It's exciting.
Who knows, yeah. Yeah, I've read those books ever since I was just little. Long time ago.
But they're all pretty good.
Very cool. Jealous that you got to go down to that. Or people carrying around wands and...
Oh, it was Harry Potter mania. It was like everybody was in robes, everybody had wands. It was pretty awesome.
Very cool.
And then at Disney World, I got to go to Magic Kingdom, and I went and danced the waltz with Prince Charming and Cinderella.
Really?
That was really fun. My mom and I got the Disney dining plan, which is unlimited food.
Okay.
A human being cannot eat this much food.
Too much food?
And we went eat at Chef Mickey's. I had way too much sugar. Whenever you go anywhere in Disney, they try to pump you with sugar. By the end of the night, it was closing time. I was so filled with sugar that I was dancing up and down Main Street at Magic Kingdom. And then, it's funny because the park was all closed. The castle was there. And, I go through the castle and I touch the railing and I'm like, there's nobody else here. Ride!
So they got you all hopped up on sugar at 11 o'clock?
Oh yeah.
That's nice of them.
That was the biggest sugar crash ever.
I bet. I went to Disney World probably like 15 years ago now. The only thing I remember, probably even longer than that, was the big subway thing that was up on...
Oh, the monorail.
Yeah, the monorail to ride around. I thought that was so cool. And then I think it was Epcot. They had a bunch of different flavors of soda or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went through that.
Yeah, well,
You tried Beverly?
there was your
That's the really bad one.
Beverly?
Mhm.
I don't
That's the
remember.
icky tasting one.
Was it?
Yeah,
There's a lot of weird.
they say it's from Germany, but they import it in especially for that,
Okay.
just for the icky taste.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure that didn't help your sugar rush at all.
No, and it's gonna be, I'm like one of these kids that like dare me to drink it. So I'm like, I take a full cup and I chug it all down at once. Swallow it, no bad taste. I'm like, I want more.
Really?
And then Mom's like, no, you have to sip. I'm like,
So that's where the difference came in.
mm,
I'm trying to think. I don't remember any really bad one. It was so long ago though. What did it taste like? Just bad?
like rotten
Unexplainably terrible?
eggs and a very, very bitter taste. And
Those Germans are crazy, you never know.
now you know they're building a new section in Animal Kingdom, Avatar Land.
Really?
Mhm.
Based off the movie?
Yeah.
Really?
And they're gonna have the big, tall blue people and everything.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Mhm.
I guess I'm not surprised. Avatar was pretty big.
Yeah, it was. It was good, and they're actually coming out with 2 more movies.
2 more?
Yeah.
Really?
It's not until like 2 years from now. But
Okay. Well, yeah, all those special effects, they probably take a long time to make.
yeah.
Interesting.
But my mom and I go down there probably once every 2-3 years.
Okay.
We save up our money, and we usually like to stay 3 weeks in Florida,
Wow.
just so we don't rush, because there's so much to see, and you can't do it all in one day.
Right.
So we usually do half park one day, take a day off, half park the next,
Okay.
and go
That's
like that.
You don't tire yourself out.
Right.
That otherwise, after 3 days, you're like, oh, I just want to go home.
At the end of the trip, I was pretty tired, and then my poor mom comes there
Ooh.
at both places, Universal and Disney World, 12 of them. And she had to be taken by ambulance to Celebration Hospital.
Really?
That was,
It's not a very enjoyable vacation.
well, I mean, besides
Just a little hiccup on the road, huh? 3 weeks before. Wish I could swing that. That'll never happen.
I'm trying to think how much it costed. It's pretty expensive.
You can imagine, Disney's not a cheap place.
But it helps if you stay at a value resort instead of a moderate resort.
Okay.
Because all you're doing is basically sleeping and taking a shower there.
Right.
The rest of the time you're at the park or doing something
Yeah, you're doing
else.
other stuff.
Mhm.
Especially in Florida, the last place you want to be is inside your hotel room.
Right. And even the hotels, even the value ones are wonderful. They have pools and they have trivia night and
Oh, yeah.
movie night. So much to do.
How far away is Universal from Disney? Are they pretty close to each other?
They're about 45 minutes apart.
Oh, okay, so that's not too bad.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to go to Universal. So never got.
It's fun. They have a lot of stuff besides the Harry Potter thing. They have a lot of roller coasters. I'm not quite a thrill ride person though.
Okay.
But they have things like Despicable Me rides, Shrek, Transformers.
A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I bet. Have you seen any of the Despicable Me stuff? I love those movies.
The minions.
Those
They're
are so
so
funny.
cute.
Got little guys running around in yellow suits everywhere.
And they have a parade. And for the parade they have you ever seen the movie Hop? It has the bunnies.
I was gonna
the
say,
Easter
I'm
bunny.
guessing it was a bunny,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Okay, well they have these 3 bunnies, and they're kind of like the Secret Service bunnies that protect the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
And,
Like it's Secret Service.
right.
That's funny.
And there's some girl bunnies, and they wear like little pink berets.
Mhm.
And one has asthma, so she carries an inhaler. And I have
That's cool. Theme parks are fun. It's been a while. I haven't been on vacation, and I mean, one thing about it, mostly taking vacation talk, making me jealous.
well, the best time to go to Florida is in January.
January.
Don't ever go to Disney World in December. They say Christmas is beautiful. It is, but it is the most crowded possible.
I bet Disney World gets really crowded.
Mom and I had went for Christmas Day one time, and you couldn't even see the floor.
Really? You wouldn't think on Christmas Day it would be that crowded.
Well, I thought since they showed the parade on the TV, Disney World Christmas Parade, that it was on Christmas Day that they have the parade. They film it like 2 months early.
Do they really? Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And so I'm like, oh wait, no parade?
There's no parade. Interesting. That's gotta be strange. Like October doing a Christmas parade.
Yeah. That's one of their little secrets.
Sure they have a lot of those.
And if you ever do get to go to, is it Hollywood and Vine, to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and have dinner or lunch with an Imagineer. That's really amazing. Imagineers who basically makes the parks, thinks of the ideas for all of the architecture,
So basically
layout,
the brains behind
the
the whole
brains.
operation.
And you get to ask some questions and find out inside scoops about different things. And I'm a huge animal lover, as you can see by my shirt. But at Disney's Animal Kingdom, I wanted to make sure that the animals were being treated right.
Right.
So I asked him, I'm like, are the animals happy here? Or, you know, are they happy like they would be in the wild,
Right.
basically? And they're like, they're treated very, very good here. And they do have a program that the money that they make from certain things at Disney World, they give to, like, say, Africa to build natural barriers
Okay.
from elephants to humans or something that can protect the animals,
Very cool.
even in Africa. So,
Very cool. That's good.
and let's see, what else? I have some friends that are going to work for Disney.
Really?
A girl from Springfield, she was like, I really want to work at Disney. So she's like, I'm moving to Florida, and she got an interview, and she's now working at Disney.
Really? But that'd be a pretty fun job.
I'd want to.
What is she doing there?
Right now, I think she's working at a restaurant.
Okay.
You can start small, work your way to the top.
Exactly. Oh, good for her. That'd be fun. Be crazy, I bet. So many people all the time.
I know. Me, I'd go work there because I love children, and I'm like, that'd be so much fun. I do something similar to it. Have you ever heard of the 501st Legion? The 501st Legion of Star Wars. They're a costuming group that, they're the people that dress up like the stormtroopers, like officially. And they go to hospitals and do things for charity.
Okay.
Well, I have armor that's a Mandalorian armor, like Boba Fett, but pink.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
So,
So you go to hospitals and stuff, and we're at... That's cool. Very cool.
it's a lot of fun, and it just makes you feel so happy inside.
I bet. So is it the full-on outfit then?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
full armor. The only thing is,
Is it hard to walk in?
no, not Not really. The armor is pretty lightweight. They made it lightweight for me, but the helmet's kind of heavy.
Sore neck after a day's work.
Yeah. And you have to wear a certain kind of shirt underneath. It has to be like all black. Because if it tips of my boots, like right here, has some pink armor. Then I have right here, that's armor. My gauntlets light up and they're pink. My chest plate, and I have a pink backpack, jetpack.
Okay, wow.
And mail.
So how far do you travel to go to these hospitals? Or is it one main hospital that you go to?
Well, it depends on where our group, how many of our group is wanting to do it and who can do it.
Right.
Usually the hospital or the organization puts in a request. We consider it and see if it's, if it's something we should do.
Right.
And then after that, we check, see how many members are available, and then we do it.
Very cool.
But we don't do birthday parties because, we're
It's not the same.
right.
Yeah.
And we would be swamped.
Right. So do you guys just kind of walk around and talk to people and take pictures, or do you put on a skit?
Well, usually what we do is we put on the armor, and it depends what character. We're usually not allowed to talk or take off our helmets.
Okay.
So we're supposed to be in full costume as long as we're visible. We have handlers. That's just someone to say, okay, you need to take your break now.
Okay.
And you go in the back and you take a break, get something to drink, and then you go back out there and you just take pictures and you pose with your gun and things like this.
Well, that's cool. How often does it really depend?
It really depends, really.
That's what I figured. How long have you lived in Missouri for?
Let's see. Well, I'm a Hurricane Katrina survivor, and so is my mom. We moved there in 2006, but we lived in Aurora, Missouri for some time, and we just moved into that house, the Habitat for Humanity house, in 2008. So we lived in Springfield since 2008.
When you guys go to Florida, did you drive?
No, we flew.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like Missouri to Florida would be kind of a long trip. Probably almost.
Not to mention we had to go up to go down.
Yeah.
Because we had to go to Chicago and then to Florida.
Oh, for the flights?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. That'd be a long flight, though.
It was.
Especially all the way to Chicago, and you probably sit in Chicago for an hour.
But the airport in Chicago is really pretty because they have, in this one section of it, there's this big, gold globe of the world, and then surrounding it they have all the different flags of all the countries,
Okay.
and that's at the Chicago airport,
Yeah.
so it's really pretty.
Yeah, I like that airport. To ride the trains around. It's always fun.
I'm trying to remember, where was that airport that I'm thinking about where they had the creepy skeleton thing? They had this creepy skeleton, it's a piece of art. It was part of the thing.
Doesn't sound like a very good piece of art.
But have you ever heard the story? I think it's a Greek story, and I don't remember the name of it offhand, but it's about a father that made wings for his son, and his son flew too close to the sun.
And they melted.
Right.
The wings were made of wax. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what it's actually called.
Me neither, but I
should
remember
have
the
paid more
story.
attention in college, I guess.
And anyway, they had this piece of art of the skeleton and the wings.
Okay.
And I just can't remember what airport that was at. I think that might be the New Orleans airport.
It's an odd statue to put in an airport.
Yeah, and it always scared me. And I'm like, what is that? It looks like a gargoyle. And Mom's like, it's from a story. It's a piece of art.
very strange thing to put in the airport. I remember when Body World was in Milwaukee.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
is that the thing with the bodies?
Yeah, and
Oh!
yeah, with like the muscles and everything.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That's
to,
in Kansas City.
to advertise it being in Milwaukee, I remember they put a couple skeletons in the airport.
Mm,
And I always thought that was a little strange.
that freaked me out so much. It came to Kansas City in Missouri, and I didn't even want to go because at first I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting because my mom, she was going to college to be a nurse. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe you can teach me a few things. And but once I found out they came from real bodies, actual people, I'm like, oh no, wait, no.
Scared you off a little
Not
bit?
doing that. No. That is just sick.
Yeah, it was a interesting art museum exhibit.
Ooh.
I thought it was pretty cool.
You're brave. In Kansas City, they have Union Station, and a lot of things travel there. And the most interesting thing that I went to see was Princess Diana's dress, her wedding dress. They had the exhibit that came over from London, and it had different things of her childhood, and they had the iconic wedding dress. So we got to see that.
That's pretty cool.
And as well as the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Wow.
That was another exhibit. Titanic was another exhibit. So, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, apparently. You've seen it all. Do you need anything? Are you thirsty or anything? Still got your apple juice? Okay. Remember, if you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
Are you a big fan of the barbecue then?
Barbecue.
Living near Kansas City? Are you a big fan?
Believe it or not, I haven't tried their barbecue.
No?
No.
What else is down there that I can think of?
Traveling through, a few days ago, whenever I was traveling on the bus, I saw the St. Louis Arch. It's always something I've had wanted to do, and traveling by bus, you get to see it. Like, oh, wow.
I remember when I was flying once, our plane had a malfunction. It actually started on flare.
Oh my god.
So then we did an emergency landing in St. Louis, and that's the only time I've ever seen the Arch. But I've always wanted to go on top of it, because you can go in it.
Well,
Pretty cool.
ever since I saw that program on TV, it was by TLC, or History or something like that.
Right.
Life After People, and it shows
familiar.
what happens if all the people in the world disappeared, and the St. Louis Arch at the very top, at the very center, there's a weak spot. So if that falls, the two pieces connecting will fall,
Okay.
because there will be no people to maintain it,
Right.
and corrosion will happen, and different things like that. And I found it so interesting, so I'm like, I want to go see it.
See it before it can fall. Interesting. Yeah, because I think you can go up it, and there's like windows and stuff that you can look out over the middle. Almost positive. I just went to Chicago. There's what's called the Sky Deck. Have you ever heard of that? I can't think of what building it is, but it's like 110 floors up or something like that. And they built like an extension on the building, and it's all glass. So you step out and you look.
Oh my.
I mean, there's obviously the floor because you're standing on it, but it's see-through, so you can see the. It was really cool. Very cool.
Wow. That sounds neat. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of the opposite. It's called megalophobia, and it's big things. So say if I was right here, this is the St. Louis Arch, and here looking up, that would scare me to death.
Really? So you wouldn't probably do very well in a big city then, huh?
No. I've been to Kansas City so much that, because my hospital was there, because I had a bunch of different specialists, and I go for dermatology and different things like this, and dental there, so we would stay weeks at a time in Kansas City, and we would have the bad stuff, which would be the doctor's appointments,
Right.
and then the good stuff, which would be the fun stuff, like going to the plaza, and it's just basically a bunch of expensive shops, but it's quite pretty. See the plaza lights at night, and Union Station, Crown Center. So there's a bunch of interesting things to do there.
Yeah. Sounds like it. I like cities. Going to different ones and seeing how they're different. The Kansas City before.
It's called they have a lot of fountains.
Do they?
Yeah, and I always call it, it's kind of a bad joke, but I call it Paris for hillbillies.
Paris for hillbillies?
Yeah.
I like it. I wonder why they have so many fountains.
I don't know. Oh, but if you ever used to go there,
Yes.
make sure you go to Nelson Atkins Museum.
Nelson Atkins Museum.
It's an art museum.
Okay.
I don't know if you like art or not, but they have the statue of the thinker that's there.
Like the guy who's like...
Like me, yeah, I took a picture by it, and I did the whole thing. And they have a real mummy, and just a bunch of art and beautiful things, statues. It's huge.
Really? And that's in Kansas City.
hmm It's across from the plaza.
Across.
And it's for fun, it's free.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
That's even better then.
I think the only thing you have to pay for is in case you want to see the traveling exhibit, which would be where you first come in, and it's the first area. But other than that, the museum is free.
Okay. It's a Is it half in Missouri and half in
In Kansas,
It is, right?
yeah, they
The
have
river kind of...
KCK and KCMO. So,
Is it a pretty big river then?
it is pretty big. And, but the only thing is, St. Louis, I call it the daddy city, Kansas City is the mama city, and Springfield is the baby city.
Okay.
And to get to the mall, you have to go out of Missouri into Kansas, then back into Missouri, because that's how the road goes.
That's crazy. Just to go to the mall, you gotta leave the state. So how far is Springfield from the border then? That's more towards the center of the state, isn't it? Or is it right on the border too?
It is not exactly dead center, but let's see. It's like, let me just shake it. It's like right here.
Okay.
And Kansas City would be here, St. Louis would be here,
Gotcha.
and Branson would be down here.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of... That was close to where I was thinking it was. So how long does it take you to get to Kansas City then?
From Springfield, about 5 hours.
Okay, that's a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a day trip, unless you want a really long day.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit my boyfriend upside the head if he did something. He got arrested back last year for watching porn at a McDonald's. I told him never do that again.
It's an odd thing.
Mm-hmm. He sure got an earful from me.
Were you born in Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
So originally from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Wish I could say I'm as good as a cook as my mom, but I'm just now starting to learn to cook macaroni and cheese.
There's nothing wrong with mac and cheese.
But my mom knows how to make pretty much anything Cajun.
Oh, really?
Gumbo especially, that's my favorite.
Never had gumbo. I always wanted to try gumbo.
Oh,
You always hear
it's
people
so
talk.
good.
I'm a big crawfish fan.
Oh,
So,
sure. I never had crawfish, only shrimp.
okay.
As far as seafood goes, I've had fried fish and shrimp.
Okay. Yeah, seafood's probably my favorite. It's really good. Shrimp is probably my favorite food of all time.
Sauteed shrimp.
Any kind of shrimp. Except for the coconut stuff. It takes away the flavor from the shrimp.
Never had that.
No?
No.
Coconut breaded or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I just like plain old shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
I like them either fried or sauteed. Or in a spaghetti.
And spaghetti?
In spaghetti.
Can't say I've ever had it in spaghetti. I think your shrimp's good with anything.
Yeah. But one of the things is, it's kind of like a jambalaya.
Mm-hmm.
So a spaghetti is similar to a jambalaya. You just have to add slightly different ingredients.
For jambalaya.
For jambalaya, you add your shrimp and your smoked sausage and your other seasonings,
Mm-hmm.
but you put it over rice instead of spaghetti.
Oh, okay. I probably like that better. Yeah, I'm not a big spaghetti fan. Jambalaya sounds pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tasty.
Yes, a lot of people ask me, "You're from Louisiana? Do you like alligator meat?" I'm like, no, never had it.
I think I've had alligator tail once. At least that's what they told me it was. Tasted like chicken, so it's probably chicken.
Oh my gosh.
It was either at State Fair, Summerfest. I don't know if you know what that is.
Mhm.
It's like a big music festival
Oh,
in Milwaukee. All over different bands and different foods.
that sounds fun.
Alligator tail. Frog legs. Ever had frog legs?
No.
No?
I'm kind of picky whenever it comes to eating, like anything that doesn't sound good. I won't eat.
It's true. No one says, ooh, frog legs. That sounds delicious. That just doesn't happen. It has a point. Yeah, I wonder who thought of that. You know what? Let's open up a restaurant. Serve frog legs. I feel like that wouldn't be very good on the restaurant plan, but
No.
worked out for someone.
And what I've learned is Cajuns and hillbillies don't have that much more of a difference.
No?
No.
Pretty similar?
Very similar.
How so? How'd you get to this conclusion? I'm curious.
Well, they both have this way about them that they don't like to spend a lot of money, so they don't live in a life of luxury.
Okay.
In Louisiana, it's you get married, or you're born, you grow up, you get married, you have kids, and it starts all over again.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty much how hillbillies are too.
Yeah.
And my mom was supposed to marry someone else to benefit the company of a shrimping boat, because my mom worked on a shrimping boat with her dad, and it's just a tradition that a lot of teenagers pass on to their kids. And instead she met my dad, and anyway, she said that the guy she was supposed to marry's son and her daughter, me, was supposed to get married and make a union to benefit a company to stronger the shrimping business, make it more profitable. But I moved away, so I'm like, no arranged marriage.
When I think of a shrimping company, all I can think of is Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Well, I've only been trawling once.
Okay, how was it?
Not fun.
Not fun?
Not fun. Not for me. I don't like the smell.
How was it smelly?
It was smelly and sweaty.
Can imagine. Probably hard work too.
My mom did more work. I was only like about 5 at the time.
Okay,
So
so you just got to hang out a lot.
yeah, I just got to hang out and watch my grandfather do it.
Okay, very cool.
I'm not from New Orleans. I'm from a very, very small town in the southest part of South. It's Golden Meadow, Louisiana.
Golden Meadow. Alright.
It's by Grand Isle.
Grand Isle. I'm trying to picture. I can't picture Grand Isle. You got any other big cities near it that I can try and picture?
The closest thing would be New Orleans.
But that's not
Because it's
cool.
like New Orleans is here, and there's a bunch of kind of like where Louisiana makes the boot shape, the tip of the boot,
Okay, so
the
you're
very
way...
bottom of the boot.
Okay. Gotcha. You're way down there. That'd have been cool growing up by the ocean though.
It's mostly swamps.
Okay. It's all nice.
You can't go swimming too much to muddy water. You think it's the ocean, you think it's all clean and everything, but it's all swamps.
Quite the opposite though.
I've only been to the ocean once.
Really?
And that was last year. My mom and I went to Cape Cod.
Vacations you guys take?
Oh.
Florida for a month? Cape Cod?
And we went whale watching.
How's that?
Oh, we saw 9 humpback whales
9 of them? All together?
all together.
That'd be pretty cool. They come up real close to the boat too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
very close. One even really lifted its flipper and it was like,
Really? Cape Cod. Did you go to South Africa too, or just pretty much Cape Cod in South Africa?
no, Cape Cod is in the U.S. It's in Massachusetts.
What am I thinking of then? I'm all confused. Now I know what you're talking about.
I've never been out of the country,
Okay.
sadly.
I'm trying to think of the little... I don't know. Brain fart. It's been a while. I don't know. You didn't have any lobster when you're out there?
No,
Aren't they famous for their lobster?
I think so. The interesting thing is their cheese. They don't have yellow cheese. They
No.
have just white cheese.
It's all white cheese?
All white cheese. And like it's cheddar. It's white.
It's white cheddar. Interesting.
And we stayed at the Cape Cod Resort. And it's weird because they don't have Walmarts in Cape Cod. They don't have McDonald's.
Is it all little stores?
It's they have a Big K and a
Big
mall.
K. I don't even know they have those anymore.
That's pretty much what they have, and they have a couple of other little shops, but that's about it. And at the resort that we were staying at, it's a very expensive, fancy resort, but the only thing is they have no washer and dryer.
Really?
And it was for a medical conference that we went, and it was for people with feeding tubes,
Okay.
and it was a lot of fun. We got to learn a lot, went to a lot of seminars. I went to Wellfleet, which is a conservation station that's up by kind of like Kippungus, a hook. It's kind of like right here at the tip of the hook.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun. I made a lot of friends.
Was it warm when you went, or was it cold?
They had chilly days and they had warm days.
Okay, so it was in the middle. Not
Right.
too bad. So I imagine they'd be pretty cold there, another.
Yeah.
It's kind of far up there.
And then we got to visit with our friends that live in Boston, Mr. J and Miss Sarah. Mr. J works for the New England Patriots. He's, I think he manages Gillette Stadium.
Okay.
So he
Wow.
runs, like, helps with security
So
and
he's
all that.
one of the big guys.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
He used to work for the Kansas City Chiefs
Okay.
until he started working for the Patriots.
Very cool. Did you get to tour the stadium or anything like that?
Not that time because they came to Cape Cod. We didn't go to Boston.
Oh,
to visit
okay.
them.
Didn't make the pit stop.
No.
Interesting.
But next time.
Next time, there you go.
I'm like,
Boston would be a cool city to go to.
Mhm.
So would Cape Cod, though. That'd be awesome.
mm.
I was thinking of Cape Town. That's in South Africa.
Oh,
So I
okay.
got the Capes the same. So, wasn't that far off.
And then I got a football signed by the Patriots and the Chiefs.
Really?
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
That's whenever I'm a big fan of Tim Tebow, and he was working for the Patriots at the time. I'm like, please give me him. Unfortunately, he got traded
Oh, okay.
before I got a chance to.
I think he's back playing football somewhere.
Hmm.
He got hired by someone again.
Yo.
But I have to say, I am a Green Bay fan.
Good.
So,
Very good. But you have to be now.
yeah.
You're in Wisconsin.
Big Green Bay fan.
You won't be when it starts getting cold.
Yeah.
You know, be a Chiefs fan again.
Or a Saints fan. Way down.
Well, there you go. That's even warmer. I did always like Drew Brees.
Hmm.
So did you leave Louisiana before Hurricane Katrina? Or
After. After our home was destroyed in the storm surge, we were living in Slidell, Louisiana at the time, which is basically north New Orleans.
Okay.
And the storm surge was 23 feet, and we were living in the Slidell projects, low-income housing,
Mm-hmm.
and all the apartments were destroyed.
That's rough.
So we evacuated ahead of time.
Okay.
And
That's good.
we went to a shelter, not the Superdome, but a shelter in Covington. And there we had met some friends, and one of them was from a DMAP worker from Springfield, Missouri. And she's like, well, my hospital is going to be sending down a helicopter and take you to Missouri since you have no other place to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we can relocate you because the hospital's they have a hospitality house and they'll take you in for right now. And so that's where our journey began.
So that's how you ended up in Springfield.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got pretty lucky.
Yes. And even our cats survived because our cats were left in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they had got on top of the roof, and then when the water went down, they got back inside the house.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. And they're still living.
Are they?
They're old. They're still living.
Very cool. Cats. Never had a cat.
They're sweet.
Yeah. That's what I've been told.
And I just recently got a new one. I found her when she was 3 days old. Her name is Sweetie Pie.
3 days.
Yeah. And
What was it like?
itty bitty bitty. What had happened was her mom was a stray, and some of the neighbors were quite mean to it and threw hot grease on the mom. And so what we did was we nursed her back to health, we cleaned her wound up, well, she got pregnant. And we took care of her, fed her throughout her pregnancy. And we even know when she was born, Sweetie Pie. And the only thing is, Carrie, my friend, had put all of the litter in a box. And she had wanted to take them in, but she offered me one, so I got to pick out one. So I picked out this little cute black and white one. And what I didn't realize at first was that she had 2 perfectly shaped black hearts on her back. She's all white, but has 2 perfectly shaped black hearts on her back.
Okay.
And I made her a Facebook fan page. So,
Sweetie Pie.
Princess Sweetie Pie.
2 black hearts. That's pretty
Now
cool.
she's 16 pounds.
That's a
1 year old, 16 pounds.
It's a pretty big cat. It's a lot of food.
All she does is eat, sleep, and use the bathroom.
Isn't that the life? Eat anything?
No, sir. Happy with my blankie.
Sure, it's not the most comfortable blanket, but
It's better than nothing. When you've been hungry all day and you've had a scary day, like a blanket and a hand Sammy is quite comforting.
well, if there's anything else, just let me know.
I'm trying to think of my Aunt Rachel's number. She lives in Kansas City. Only problem is I can't remember her number. God, it seems I only know like 3 numbers offhand.
Yes, I don't know as many as I should. That's for sure. Most of the numbers I know offhand are work numbers.
Hmm.
Other than that, my mom.
Hmm.
That's pretty much it.
The only numbers that I know offhand, my mom usually keeps all the numbers in her cell phone or on a piece of paper at home. And the only ones that I know are my mom's number, Nick's number that just got arrested, and my friend Dan's number, but we're not on good speaking terms. So,
Yeah, it's all on my cell phone.
hmm.
All I have to do is tell my phone who to call now.
Oh, that's a smart one.
Yeah. Don't even have to look for their name anymore.
Wow. Technology is getting so...
It's crazy.
It must be late.
Get there. Don't mind me, this chair's just not very comfortable.
You should put one of those comfy chairs there.
Yeah. Sorry. That'd probably be too comfortable.
You need to fall asleep.
Need to use the bathroom at all or anything?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Just give me a little heads up so I can try and get her to come back.
No problem. That's one thing I've learned. Last week I was at the ER and I was getting my feeding tube changed, and it took 6 hours in the waiting area. But,
That is a long time to be waiting at the doctor.
too long.
An excruciatingly long time.
I want to call my eyes out long.
6 hours.
In the waiting room. And then whenever I went to the hospital this time, I'm like, I was surprised how fast the nurse came to the room.
Oh, really? Usually it takes a while here, but not 6 hours. I guess we're used to 6 hours. 2 hours isn't bad.
Well, if you're escorted by a police officer, I guess it gets in quicker.
There's a lot of times I'm there and it takes a long time. 6 hours, that's... Whew. There's not enough magazines in the world for that.
It was a busy day. I think it was a Monday. It was a Sunday or a Monday, and it was extremely busy. A lot of people in pain came in. They had a woman with kidney stones come in. They had a woman that was, I mean, writhing in pain, and we didn't know what was wrong, and she was screaming. They had another girl that broke her arm, and they had another boy that broke something. There's just a lot of people.
Wow. There's a lot of emergencies happening that day. Made it a very long day for you.
The good thing is I don't get bored very often. I can keep myself occupied.
But that's good. That helps when you're in the waiting room for 6 hours. That's not a hospital you have to drive 5 hours to get to.
No.
Okay.
No. This is across town in Springfield, so.
Gotcha. Sounds bad.
Hi.
Hi, doing good?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Very good.
It should be just another hour because usually they have to get here and they have to talk and get everything straightened.
Shouldn't be too much longer. It's already been like 2 hours since he's
Oh my God.
So,
45 minutes? We're still taking a nap.
Okay. How you doing?
Thank you, good.
I'm Mike, and again, Stan's gonna come in and talk to you, all right?
Okay.
How you doing? Do you need anything?
No, sir.
No, you're all good? Okay. There's some paperwork of yours here. I'm just gonna leave it outside the door, so remember that it's here. How was the sandwich?
Oh, it's very delicious.
I think you're the first person I've ever heard say that.
I eat them both.
There you go. That's all right.
I think someone's supposed to come and talk to me.
Yeah. Detective from Missouri is gonna come and talk to you. Okay? So, I'm from Waukesha here.
Oh. Well, hopefully I'll be able to just talk to the detective and go to the house where I was at, because that's where my stuff is.
Okay. Okay, Gypsy, this is Stan.
Hi, Gypsy.
Let you guys
Hi.
talk.
I'm Detective Hancock. I'm with Green County Sheriff's Office. How are you today? Good. Doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Well, Gypsy, I'm here and I'm going to get a little bit of information from you. So, since this is the first time I've ever met you, okay? So, what is the correct spelling of your first name?
It's Gypsyrose. And my middle initial is A.
Okay.
And my last name is BLANCHARD. BLANCHARD.
BLANCHA.
BLANCHARDE is Blanchard.
Blanchard. Okay, with an E. Okay. All right. And your date of birth, Gypsy?
Is 7/27/1995. On here they have
Okay.
91 because let me make this a long story, but
Okay, sure.
me and my mother are Hurricane Katrina survivors,
Okay.
and my birth certificate was washed away in Katrina,
Okay.
and unfortunately they messed up a long time ago. They messed up the paperwork, and it said 1991, but it's actually 95.
Okay. And that puts you at how old then?
I would be really 19, but on here it's my Medicaid. My medical insurance has 23.
Okay. All right. So how old actually are you? Let's get that.
19.
19. Okay.
It's all screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. Gypsy, do you know your social security number?
Unfortunately, I don't. I brought my card with me,
Okay.
but it's at my boyfriend's house.
Okay. We'll get with that later then. All right. Now, how long have you actually lived there in Missouri?
In Missouri since 2006.
2006.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you work anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Never have worked since you've been in Springfield. Did you work down in Louisiana or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have family down there in Louisiana?
I have some, but unfortunately we're not on good speaking terms.
Okay. All right. And now, do you have any family here in Missouri? I'm sorry, we're in a different state. So.
It's okay. I have my mom that lives in Missouri.
Okay. And is that it, or do you have anybody else?
Does friends count or not really?
No, like biological, like
Okay.
brother or sister, siblings, nothing like that. Okay, so are you an only child then? Okay, all right. What's some things that you like to do? I mean, what kind of hobbies do you like?
I love art.
Love
I
art?
love
Okay.
to go to the movies. I love animals.
Okay.
Just different things like that.
Good. Well, Gypsy, we are here investigating something, so I do need to talk with you about some things, okay?
I'm thankful because I have no idea why I'm here.
Okay.
Nobody will tell me anything.
Yeah, that's fine, and that's kind of why we're here, to kind of help you out with that, okay? So, I am going to just read to Miranda, just share real quick, okay? And as I'm reading this, if you don't understand something, I want you to stop me and say that you don't understand, okay? It's not being rude, it's not implied or anything, okay? And just let me know. How much schooling do you have?
Unfortunately, I was homeschooled, but my education is kind of scattered, so I have the basic of a third grader.
Okay. Do you know how to read and write okay and everything? Okay, good.
Not so much spell very good, but I could read.
Okay. How would you say your comprehension level is?
Good.
Good. Okay. All right. Okay. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have your lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Did you understand everything that I read you? Okay. Do you have a cell phone number?
No.
No, not at all. Did you have a home phone?
My mom's home
Okay.
phone.
What's that number?
417-833-8501.
Okay. 8501. Okay. Do you ever do anything on the computer? Do you ever play games or anything on the computer? Do you ever mess with the computer or anything like that?
I don't really have a computer.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever have a cell phone that you played around on or anything like that? No? Okay. No laptop or
No.
Kindle
my
Fire or
mom
anything?
didn't let me use mine because she was like, it's unsafe. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did she feel like that was unsafe?
My mom tended to be overprotective.
Okay.
But,
Does she?
yeah.
Okay. All right. That's understandable. I want to tell you that what I've got to talk to you about, if you're involved in this, then you need to tell me that now. Okay?
I'm completely 100% honest.
And let me talk for just a second, okay? But if you're involved in this, then you need to be honest with me, and you need to tell me now and not wait till later. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to understand that there's just some things going on that you need to be made aware of, and I think that you're aware of it, okay?
Okay.
All right? My concern at this point, let me back up with something. You're here, do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Okay, where are you at right now?
I'm at the Waukesha Police Department.
Okay. All right, and how did you lived in Missouri at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how did you get from Missouri to here?
Not about a week ago. It was well, it all started when I met my boyfriend Nick.
Okay.
Okay. And we met on an online dating website. My mom had a laptop, and so I used hers.
Okay.
But
Let me back up a second, for just a second, okay? Earlier when I said, let's be honest with each other, okay? I'll be honest with you as long as you're honest with me, okay? And I want you to understand that your honesty goes a long ways, okay? You don't want something in this nature to be like a big snowball. We'll use that as an example, okay? You don't want that snowball to be so big that you know how when you pack a snowball and it's real small, and what happens when you start rolling it down a hill?
it's bigger.
Gets bigger, okay? And what happens if you start telling lies? They get bigger,
Bigger and bigger
you don't
and bigger.
remember which ones you said and which
Right.
ones you told. And as soon as that thing gets so big, it goes down the bottom of the hill and it crashes into a lot of people,
Right.
okay? I mean, a lot of people, all right? And it hurts a lot of people, right? Because it's so big and it crashes and hurts them.
Right.
Now, if you're telling the truth, that's not going to happen, isn't that right?
Right.
Okay, so that's kind of why I want you to be honest with me about this, okay?
Absolutely.
About some things, all right?
Absolutely.
So, we need to, I'm here, okay? Because I don't think that this is something that you, the intention wasn't there. You know, I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. I think that you're a smart person, okay? I think that you, you know, sometimes you get dealt bad hand, and I think sometimes that's what's happened with you, okay? And I want you to understand that you need to be honest with me, and if you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me, okay? Your mom's dead, okay? Now, what I want to ask you
Wait,
is,
what?
your mom's passed away, okay, and she's deceased, all right? Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay.
No.
Hang on, listen to me for just a second, okay? I want you to understand something, okay? Remember the snowball that we talked about? You remember the pencil that we talked about? I'm going to demonstrate something with a pencil here, okay? Look at me. Look at me for just a second, okay? Sometimes people are going along, you know how you got a pencil? You got the lead here and you got the eraser right here, right? You know what I'm talking about? You've seen a pencil, right? You've used a pencil before, right? Okay? And when you write with a pencil, you write your own story, right? Okay? And you take that pencil and you're writing along with your story. Well, sometimes some people make mistakes when they write stuff down, don't they? We've all made mistakes. You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes, right? You ever made a mistake in your life? And I've made mistakes in my life. And hang on just a second, okay? When you're writing this stuff down, all of a sudden you make a mistake. Well, what do you do with that mistake? You take that pencil and you flip it over and you start erasing stuff, okay? And you erase it and you recorrect it. And you take that pencil and then you rewrite your history, your story, okay? And I kind of think that's where you're at with this tonight, okay? That you have a chance to rewrite your story. And I think that that's what you can do, is you can rewrite your story tonight, okay? Like I said earlier, I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. You know, I don't think that that's you at all. And you're not out here, you know, doing things that are so bad that nobody wants to talk to you, nobody wants to be around you. I don't think that's you, okay? But what I do think, okay, what I do think is there's some stuff going on that you and I need to talk about. And why these things happen, okay? And that's where we're at with this, okay? Now, I want you to understand something, that you need to be, look at me, okay? Look at me for just a second, okay? You're in a situation where you can help yourself right now, okay? And that's what you need to do, okay? You've got to help yourself, okay? Because the more and more you let that snowball roll down that hill and get bigger, what's going to happen is it's going to explode. And that's what's going to happen with you, you know. You don't want that, do you? I don't think you do. I wouldn't want that. So we've got to rewrite history. We've got to rewrite some things, don't we? Okay? And I think that's where we're at with all this, all right? What happened with your mom that night? You, listen to me, okay, sweetheart? You know what happened to your mom, okay? You know exactly, sweetheart, listen to me. Let's not go down that road of taking your pencil and writing a bunch of mistakes down. And then when you get to a certain point, that paper's gone, and guess what? You can't erase it, can you?
No.
You can't erase it anymore. Do you want that?
No.
I don't think you do. I think you're smart enough to understand where we're at with this, okay? I think you know, okay? And I know that you know, all right? I wouldn't be here if I didn't know, and I know the answer to a lot of these questions, okay? I already know them, okay? I know them, and I'm giving you a chance to be honest with me, okay? Because you don't want this thing to spiral out of control, okay?
No.
Your boyfriend's in here, okay?
Oh, he's here.
He's in here, okay? All right? And do you think that we've not talked to people?
No, I know.
Listen to me before you say a whole lot. Do not dig yourself in a bunch of lies, because what's going to happen, that snowball's going to get so huge, sweetheart, that it's going to explode on you, and you're never, ever going to dig yourself out of it. Do you understand me?
I understand.
So I want to know, okay, why?
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 What?
Why did you guys hurt your mom? Okay,
We would never.
sweetheart,
hurt
look at me.
her.
Look at me. Look at me.
Uh-huh.
I've got kids. I've been doing this for a long time.
I know it's hard.
And I want you to understand something. Don't dig yourself that hole. Don't go down that path, okay? Because, listen to me for a second. You go down that path, and what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen if you go down that path? It's not a path to go down.
If anything, I don't tell lies.
Okay, then don't sit here and lie to me, because if you do, what's going to happen is it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You're not going to remember the ones that you've told other people, okay? Other people that I've probably already talked to. You understand that?
I understand.
Why?
Would you like me to start from the beginning?
I only want you to start from the beginning, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. And I'm glad you're making that progress, okay? I'm proud of you for that. But the first thing that we need to get out of the way right now is why. That's the biggest thing. You've got friends that love you
Of course
and
I
care
know.
for you.
I know, and
You and your mom
Yes,
have
of
friends
course.
that care for you.
I
And
know.
you know what? They're down there, down the bottom of this hill with that snowball,
Mhm.
and they're asking all these questions. They're asking why.
I know.
Now, help me give them an answer as to why. Okay? You have to give me an answer as to why, because they are so concerned about you.
I know. I have a lot of friends in Missouri. I know that.
Okay.
And, I would never hurt my mom.
Okay, sweetheart,
never would.
do you really want to dig yourself, you're digging yourself deeper, okay?
No, seriously, I would never hurt
Listen
her.
listen to me, okay? I don't play around with that, okay? I'm not gonna play around with this, okay?
Sir, I didn't do
Listen to me.
anything.
Listen to me. Don't let that snowball get bigger, because that's what you're doing right now, okay? You have a chance, you have the opportunity right here and right now. Because once I walk out that door and that opportunity's gone, guess what? It's gone.
I know.
It's just like when that paper's taken away, when you're writing that pencil, you don't have a chance to erase that mistake, okay? You need to, in your family, in your friends, you don't have very many family members, but you've got a lot of friends. And we've talked to them all, okay? And every one of them want to know why. That's all they want to know. They still love you. They still care about you. Listen to me for just a second, okay? All they want to know is why. And I have to give that to them, because they can't sleep at night. Because they want to know why. That's all they want to know. Okay? That's all they're looking at.
Sir, I have a million questions right now.
Okay?
And so,
You know what? And I'm proud of you for wanting to ask those million questions. And you know what? We can answer those, okay?
okay,
But we got to get down to the bottom of why.
okay.
Okay? The why. And your friends are very, very concerned about you. They all love you. But guess what?
Sure,
Those friends are standing at the bottom of that hill.
I
And
understand.
that snowball
I
is
understand.
getting ready to crush them, because they
I
want
think
to
I
know
said
why.
things very, very clearly. You think that it's me? Why would you think that it's me? I have always loved my
Listen to
mom.
me.
My mom and I are best friends.
Listen to me. Listen to me. please don't dig yourself in this hole. And that's what you're doing. You're still doing it. Okay? But do you not think that we've already talked to some people? Okay? Do you not think that we've talked to everybody? I mean, I'm not going to come in here without having all my things in line. Okay? I want you to understand that.
Of course I
Okay.
understand that.
And
And
we need to get to the why. When we get to the why, then all these other questions I can answer for you, and we can move on with this. Okay? And you're the person that knows the why. You're the only person that knows the why. Okay? And that's where we're at with it. You're the only one that knows the why, and your friends.
sir,
Do you really want to disappoint your friends?
no, of course not.
Okay, then
But
why?
may I please speak?
Well, when we get to the why this happened,
I don't even really know what happened.
okay,
I came here because my mother kicked me out of my house. She and I were having relationship problems. I guess she wanted me to stay a little girl forever. She didn't really like my boyfriend. And she was like, pretty much, if you want to move to Wisconsin with him, fine, go. And I packed my stuff. She basically wanted me out of the house before then because we kept on having arguments, but I'm not a violent person. I would never ever hurt her. And and a lot of our arguments stemmed from being with Nick. And so I just basically chose to come here. I gave him money to come here, and I said, can you please come pick me up? Because my mom's kicking me out of the house real soon. And that's when he asked his mom, could I stay with his mom and him and his stepdad and his little brother? His mom said, fine. So, anyway, I don't exactly know the exact date he came to Springfield, but I know that I gave him the money to stay at a hotel. And, anyway, I let him know that,
hey, hang on a minute, okay? We're going in a totally different direction here, okay? We're going to get back to where we started from, okay? You listen to me, okay? Let's get back to the why. We can talk all night long about this other stuff, and I'll sit here and I'll listen to you, and I'll listen to everything. This investigation is very thorough, okay?
of course,
And there's a lot of whys, and you need to answer those whys, okay? Give yourself. What about yourself? Give yourself the peace that you need. You need a lot of peace within inside of you, okay? You know, once you get this off your chest, you know, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself, first of all, okay? And your friends, okay?
my friends know me as a
Yes,
sweet
you're
girl
right.
and as
You're
I
right.
am.
But you know what? Sometimes sweet people make mistakes. Everybody does, okay? You make mistakes, I make mistakes. But you know what? I'm glad you're not this person that's out here going around and doing this to a lot of other people, okay? I'm glad you're not that person. If you are, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to be in the same room with you if that's you, okay? But I think what it is, I think there's a lot of frustration in your life. I think that you know, there's some things that you and your mom, you know, you've already said that your mom and you kind of had some arguments and you kind of had some strained relationships, okay?
But we worked
And
through
you know
it.
what? And you work through it. You're right, you do. But sometimes that can get the better of people, okay? And I think that's kind of where you're at with that. I think that you're stressing your life because your mom wanted you to stay so little all the time. Finally got to a boiling point and you just said, you know what? I'm done. You know, no matter what,
And I
Mom, I'm
left.
going to go with my boyfriend. I'm going to do whatever I want now. You made that decision, okay?
Yeah.
But we need to get to why this happened to your mom, okay? You know what? People make mistakes every day. You do, I do, we all do. We've established that. And I'm going to establish it every time because you know what? That's what this is. It's just a mistake. That's all it is, okay? It's not something that's so huge out here that's just, oh my gosh. It's a mistake. It's a simple
I don't know who
little
ever
mistake.
hurt my mom.
It's just a simple little mistake is all it was, okay?
I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know.
You,
If I knew the basic facts of what is going on,
sweetheart,
my friend had have I do have a phone, but it doesn't call people. I just basically used it for Yahoo messaging app, and one of the people that had texted me, I had texted him that I was leaving home, and he texted me, and he's like, "Are you okay? People have been posting some stuff on Facebook," and I asked him what post, and unfortunately the police came before I could even read what he was saying. So I guess he was trying to tell me something.
Okay. Do you see that that's what your friends, all your friends are wondering why?
Mm-hmm.
Even that friend that you're talking about is wondering why?
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah's worried about you?
Aaliyah? Are you kidding me?
Look at me. Look at me.
Aaliyah's always been a bully to me.
Okay, but look at me. This time is different. This time it's a lot different. She's very concerned about you, sweetheart. Very.
What about my Aunt Rachel?
Okay. Why did this happen?
I don't know.
You do know why it happened. Okay.
I don't know why it happened.
Let me tell you something. I walk out that door.
Did she have a heart attack? She was
Hey,
sick.
look at me. We're not going to play those games. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I'm here to do. Okay? Then start being honest with yourself. And start being honest with me. No, you're not. Okay? You're not a bad person. I don't care what anybody's ever said to you. I don't care what your family's ever done to you.
I know, sir.
I don't care that maybe somebody's bullied you or made fun of you. Okay? Well, you know what? All that rage gets pent up inside.
But
That gets so overwhelming to anybody. I don't care if it's you, me, somebody else. And you know what happens? You explode. Everybody does.
I go to church,
Okay?
and I take communion, and I release all of that.
Okay. And that's fine. And I'm proud of you for that, okay? And that's something that you need to continue to do, okay? But there again, people make mistakes, okay? You know, Jesus got angry in the Bible, did he not? And
Yes.
flipped the tables over, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so even he gets angry, okay? But all your friends are still down here, and all they want to know is why. They don't care about the details. They just want to know why, and they're concerned for you, and they still love you and they still care for you. Matter of fact, there's still a lot of people there for you,
I know.
and every one of them's asking me why. Detective Hancock, why? Why?
I don't know if you even know this, but my mom had guardianship papers for me, because Rachel
Okay.
and Uncle Ray.
Okay. Can we talk about why first? And I'm glad you brought that up, okay? Because I've talked to them.
Good.
And you know what? They're this group of people that's sitting down here asking me why. Detective Hancock, why? Why? With tears in their eyes. Detective Hancock, why? Why?
Why don't you tell me why,
You
please?
tell me why, and then I'll tell you why.
I don't know why.
Yes, you do, sweetheart. You know exactly what's going on.
I don't. Because I don't know what's going on.
Sweetheart, look at me, okay? Stop letting this get out of control. Stop. Yeah, you do know. And that's smart. I'm proud of you for saying that you know, because you do know. And you're going to let this get so far out of control that there's no way you're going to dig yourself out of it. And I'm here, okay? Because your family and your friends, and I know all of them are just your friends and they're not your family, but you might as well consider them family.
I do.
Because every one of them care about you.
I do consider them.
And I get phone calls all the time. Mr. Hancock, why? Why? Mr. Hancock, that's all we want to know. Why? We still love her. We still care for her, but why? Mr. Hancock, we love her to death, but why? We love Gypsy. We care about her. Your Star Wars people, your buddies, every one of them talked to me and said, hey, we want to know why. Hancock, we love her. Tell her we love her, but we want to know why.
I just imagine how many people you talk to.
And they all, you know what? And every one of them wants to know why. They don't care about anything else. They just want to know why. So what am I supposed to go and tell them? What am I supposed to do? Okay? Because here's
I'm just wondering, the question you're asking, why? What happened? Why did I come up here? Why did something happen to my mom?
And that's what I'm asking. Why?
She had a lot of medical conditions.
Okay, this is not a medical condition. You know that. It's not a medical condition at all, okay? All your friends and family,
Please,
if I can't go home,
please tell me
listen to me. If I can't go home and tell them why this happened, that's all they want to know. If I can't go home and tell them that, guess what? They're going to wonder the rest of their life. It's going to hurt them.
Please tell me she did not commit suicide. She had bipolar.
Okay,
and
we're not going to get off on that track. We're not getting off on that track, okay? You know what happened.
no,
You do know what happened. You were there, okay?
wait, no,
Yes, you were. You were there,
I wasn't there.
okay?
I told you I got kicked out.
You're leaving stuff out. You know something, and you're afraid. You're scared.
I am afraid, and I am
Are you
scared because
afraid?
I don't know what's
So
going
has
on.
somebody threatened you?
What do you mean threatened?
What do you think a threat is? What do you consider a threat?
I'm gonna kill.
Somebody ever said that to you?
No.
Yes, they have.
No.
And I know who told you that.
Nobody's ever said it to me.
So you're telling me you've never been threatened?
Well, once by a stranger at Walmart.
Okay, I'm talking more recently.
But no.
Okay. How far are you going to let this snowball get? How big are you going to let this snowball get before it just explodes? You want to let it get just so big, so huge, that even your family and friends won't ever talk to you again?
No, of course not.
Because right now, all your family and friends, every one of them, they're there. They're still supporting you.
Of course.
You know why? Because they love you.
I know what you do.
And I've even had some of them tell me that they love you. They said, Mr. Hancock, when you go talk to her, tell her I love her. Tell her that I care about her and I still love her. I said, you know what? I will tell her that. I will tell her that you still love her. But guess what? I can't do that because they asked something else of me too. They asked me why. And I told them, I said, you know what? I said, this girl sounds like a smart girl. This girl sounds like a girl that, you know, she's going to be honest with me when I go in there and talk to her. And she's going to tell me why. And then I can come back and tell you people this. And they said, good. Because we love her. Totally love her. So I'm telling you that your family and friends love you. And I'll tell you who they are. But we've got to get to a certain point before we can get on with that. And I know you want to hear that.
I just want my mom.
I know you do. I know you, sweetheart, I know you love your mom. I have no doubt that you love your mom. Good. Listen to me, okay? I know you love your mom. And don't you think your mom loves you? Don't you think your mom just is worried about you? Loves you? Okay? But we gotta get down to the bottom of the why. Okay?
I honestly didn't do anything to my mama.
Who did? Who did?
I don't know.
Do we want to go back to square one? You don't want to do that. We're too far into this. You don't want to go back to square one. How can I go back and tell all your loved ones and your friends that you love them and you told Mr. Hancock why this happened? Because I go back and I tell them, hey guys, I can't tell you why. they're going to be sad. There's so many of them that protect you and want to protect you. And all of them have told me this. Everybody I've talked to says, tell her we love her. Tell her we care about her. Tell her we'll stick up for her. But you know what? Guess what every one of those people asked me? Why did this happen? And I said, you know what? I said, I'll talk to her. I said, she knows why. Okay? And you do. And you know why. Just because we do bad things doesn't mean that other people don't love us. Doesn't mean that your mom doesn't love you.
Look, I'm going to tell you this, but please don't think I did it because I did anything to my mom because I didn't. Look, Nick and my mom didn't get along very good.
Okay.
But that's all I know.
Okay. So why do you think Nick did this?
I didn't say he did.
Sweetheart, I already know. I've already talked to people. Okay. And right now,
He said he hated my mom, but because my mom didn't want us to be together. But I was getting on my mom's nerves. Her nerve medicine was running out. Her patience was getting very thin for me, sticking up for him every time.
good job, I'm proud of you. You did a good job.
And so she asked me to stay away from him, and I promised her I would.
Okay.
And
And then what
but then
happened?
she just said, well, if you want to go, go. I
Okay.
guess out of love she did that,
Okay.
because she wanted me to be happy.
So why did this happen to your mom? What was the reason for it?
I don't know. All I know is that
Why didn't it hurt her? Sweetheart, what was his reason behind this? And we're back to that why.
I can't see why. He knows I love my mom. He knows that she's the most important thing to me.
So why do you think he did this to her?
He only said something to me that he said that it's us against the world and that he's going to protect me no matter what, and that we were going to get married and everything and nothing was going to stop us.
Okay. Even your mom? So he took care of that, didn't he?
What do you mean? I don't think he would ever hurt her. I mean, he's very sweet. He's very kind. I mean, he doesn't like police that much. He's kind of a radicalist, I guess you would call it.
Okay.
But,
Sweetheart, your mom loves you very much. So we're not going to go off on what Nick believes and what he doesn't believe. Okay?
okay.
But we're going to start talking about why Nick did this to your mom. And you know why he did this. Don't let your friends down. Don't let those ones that still are there and got your back and still love you, don't let them down. Don't do that to them. Because every one of them still love you. Let's not do that to them. I don't want to do that to
I
them.
honestly would never hurt my mom, but I'm not.
But why did Nick hurt her? Now's the time to be truthful, sweetheart. No more lies.
The only reason I can think of is because he wanted me to himself.
Okay.
Because my mom kept on getting in the way of us being together.
Sure she did. She didn't like Nick. She didn't want her little baby girl to grow up. She wanted to keep her little baby girl young, didn't she?
She said that there was something dangerous about him. She had a way of reading people.
Okay.
And she said that he seems like the head in a closet type of person that kind of murders and kills and
Your
like
mom was right.
Jeffrey Dahmer kind of person.
You think your mom was right? You know your mom was right. You hit it right on the nail on the head, sweetheart. You know your mom was right when she said that. You should know what? Okay. And how should you have listened to her? Okay. Did you try to stop him? Was he too strong?
He's very strong.
Was it hard for you to try to stop him? It was very hard for you to try to stop him, wasn't it? He's too strong, wasn't he? Yeah, I see that. Look at me. Did you try to stop him? Okay. Hey, I'm proud of you. Look at me. I'm very proud of you for that. Okay, this is about to step in my direction. Okay. How did you try to stop him? Did you try to pull the knife away from him? Was that a yes? I can't guess with your nodding, so that's why I'm asking you. It looks like you're shaking your head up and down. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. What did he do with the knife after all this was done?
I'm sorry that I lied to you from the beginning. I'll tell you the truth all now.
Okay, good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I love him so much, but maybe he can't help now.
Okay.
For his silent ways.
Maybe he can.
He killed my mom.
He killed your mom.
Yes, I know it.
How did he do that?
He was supposed to come and visit me,
Okay.
and I thought we were gonna go outside, and we're just gonna sit together for a while on the porch, and
Out at your mom's house?
yeah,
Okay.
and he came inside, and he started walking to my mom's room, and I told him that he needed to go outside. We need to go outside.
What was your mom doing at that point? Was she asleep or
She was
awake?
asleep, and I got up to use the restroom. And at that point, he had put me in the bathroom, and he had locked the door.
Okay.
And he went to my mom's room, and I heard her cry. I heard him scream for my name.
You heard your mom crying. You heard your mom crying, and you heard your mom calling out your name. But
And I screamed.
she was screaming.
And
I'm proud of you,
and
sweetheart.
he opened the door, and he was covered with his hands and blood, and he had cut himself with his finger.
You know if it was his left hand or his right hand?
It was, gosh, I think it was this hand.
Okay.
And what happened was, he commanded me to clean him up,
Okay.
and
How did you do that?
I cleaned things up with wipes, and,
With like, what kind of wipes?
baby wipes.
Baby wipes? Okay. What did you do with those baby wipes?
I threw it
Like in the bathroom trash or?
in the garbage.
In the garbage? Okay. Is that,
He says, you don't know how he is.
okay.
You don't know how violent.
I know, sweetheart. I know.
You don't
I know.
know
Listen,
how he is.
listen to me. I know. Go ahead with your story, okay? You're doing good. Proud of you.
And I was in shock, and then he took me to my bedroom, and he made me take off all my toys off the bed,
So it made you take all your toys off your bed? Okay.
and he raped me,
And he raped you?
and then after he was finished, he made me grab my bag, and
Grab your bag.
my bag to pack stuff.
Okay. What was in the backpack?
Stuff like soap and things. Clothes. He picked out clothes for me.
Okay. What did the backpack look like?
It's a black backpack that says Faith Book.
Faith book on it? Black backpack? Okay.
And a pink suitcase.
A pink suitcase?
And he put my clothes in there. And after that, we called a taxi.
Okay.
And
Do you remember what taxi company it was?
just Springfield, yellow cab.
Yellow cab? Okay, alright.
And I know that helping him clean up was wrong. But he said I had to, and he grabbed me by the throat, and he said I had to.
Okay.
And so that's why I did it. And we took a cab back to his hotel.
Where was the hotel at?
The Days Inn on Kentwood Avenue,
Kentwood.
North Kentwood.
Okay. Is it over there by Glenstone Avenue? Okay.
It's like by the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay, alright.
And we stayed there and until we can get a bus, a Greyhound bus. But the Greyhound bus that he was going to take to go back to Wisconsin was too full for me. So, and he told them my name was Bella GODEJOHN.
Okay.
So they couldn't track me. And so we took the Greyhound bus and we came here where we stayed for a few days at his parents' house.
Okay. Why were you wearing a wig?
Because my hair is really grown out and he didn't want people to recognize me.
Okay. Where's that wig at now?
Back at his house. All my stuff is at his
Here?
house.
In,
Here
Okay.
in Big Bend.
oh, in Big Bend? Okay.
And I have money there. I have my social security cards there. I have an extra feeding tube there.
Okay. So you got all that extra stuff there?
Yeah,
Okay.
important things that I have to get back.
Okay.
What's going to happen to me, sir?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, and we'll talk about that, okay? I want to get a few more things out of the way, okay? You said that when you were in the house, you guys were supposed to go outside. And him and your mom, what was him and your mom
She
arguing
didn't know.
previously?
She didn't know he was there.
Okay, so she had no idea he was there.
No.
Had they argued or anything before, or, why did he, and we're back to that question of why. And I want you to tell me why he did this.
I know why.
Okay.
On the phone, they had an argument. I wanted them to get along so bad. And I invited him to come in March to see Cinderella with me. The
This
movie.
past March?
The
Okay.
movie Cinderella. And anyway, unfortunately it hurt my mom's feelings because I paid more attention to him than her.
Okay.
And anyway, she didn't like him from then on. And I called him to try to talk to him. And he told me, she had talked to him for a little while and was like, you're not good enough for my daughter. You're a creepy guy, and it's creepy that you were hitting on my daughter whenever we're going to a family movie. And he doesn't like his name to be dragged through the mud. And
Is that something he's told you, or words that he's used, or, okay, so he told you he didn't like his name being dragged through the mud by your mom. Okay.
And he said that it was his way of getting justice or revenge.
Okay. Do you know what he meant by getting justice or revenge? Do you know what he meant by that? What did he tell you?
He just said that she had bad talked him, that she deserved it.
And he says, did he say she deserves it? Or did he say she deserves something else or something different?
Well, he
And
said that
you
he
can
would
use
have,
whatever word you want, you're not in trouble.
he said he would have done way worse if he didn't care about me. He said he wanted to originally rape her too.
Okay. Did you go in and see your mom?
No. I didn't want to. No.
Doesn't make it any easier when I'm proud of you. Can you describe the knife to me?
It's sharp.
Would it be like a folding knife, a switchblade, a butterfly, or something different?
It was a long knife.
A long
That's all
knife.
That's all I know.
Would it unfold, or would it fold up, or something different?
I don't think it folded.
Okay. Think it was just a knife with a handle, or something different?
It looked like just a handle.
Do you know where he got that at? Wasn't from the kitchen at your guys' house?
I'm not really certain.
Do you know what he did with the knife after all this?
No.
Are you positive?
Sir, I loved my mom so much.
I can tell you did.
I would have known. And I don't
So if you would have known this was going to happen, you would have never went with him. When you say you went with him, what do you mean by that?
I would have never gotten involved with him. I would have.
Never had a relationship with him? Okay.
We've been in a relationship for 2 years and 7 months. And in that time, his exes have told me that he's very controlling. And he's into that thing, BDSM, the fetish thing.
That's a sexual thing? Okay.
And I agreed to it, I guess. And I guess that's not nothing wrong with him being a little controlling.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Did anything ever happen here when you were in this state? Sexually, I mean, was all the sex that you had here in this state, was it consensual?
It was consensual.
Consensual, okay. But in Missouri, there was he forced himself on you. And when did that happen?
After he killed my mom.
After he killed your mom. How did that make you feel?
Horrible because it hurt my mom.
Okay. Where'd you guys have sex at?
After what happened in my bedroom,
Okay.
we went back to the hotel, and he kept telling me that everything was going to be okay, and everything that he did was for me, because he worships me,
Okay.
and he wanted us to be together.
He wanted you guys to be together, told you everything would be fine. What did you think that he meant when he said that?
I thought he said he wanted to marry me.
Okay. How did that make you feel when he told you that?
Happy.
Sure.
Because we talked about getting married before.
But you knew your mom was dead at that time. Is that correct or not?
That is correct.
That's correct. Okay.
I want to protect him. At the same time, I don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything wrong.
This is why, from the very beginning, when I talked to you, that I said your involvement in this, and you didn't tell me, okay? Because I don't want you lying to me. I don't want you leaving stuff out. Okay. What was he wearing that night that happened?
A scary shirt. It was black and it had clowns on it. Scary clowns.
Scary clowns, black shirt. Okay. Can you describe any other clothing that he might have been wearing?
A hoodie, a black hoodie,
Black hoodie.
and black pants.
Black pants. Okay. What about his shoes?
He wears the same shoes.
And do you remember what color those were?
Like an off-white. He only has, I think, one pair.
Okay.
So
Does he still have those?
if he's wearing them right now, he's wearing them.
Do you know if he has those pair at the house here in this day?
They probably are.
So the ones that he killed your mom that he was wearing, he probably has here at the house that he was living in. Okay. Anything else that he was wearing? Ball cap or hoodies or anything like that? Nothing?
Yes.
Okay. So you never went in the bedroom?
No, sir.
And you said that he had locked you in the bathroom? Describe how that happened.
As I was going towards my mom's room, because I was coming like here, and it's a hallway. And I was like, where are you going? And he put me in the bathroom. He closed the door, and but first he locked the door in the way that it locked itself.
Were you inside the bathroom when you
I was
locked it?
inside the bathroom.
Okay.
And
And
then,
so he can lock it from the outside?
no, he put it like to lock inside, and then he closed it.
So the lock was on the inside
The
where
lock
you were
was
at?
in the inside.
Okay, so how come you never unlocked it and it came out?
I never thought about it.
At that point, did you know what his intentions were?
Not really, no.
You didn't know what his intentions were with your mom?
No. I was kind of afraid of him, so I thought I'd give him time to cool off, I guess. And then I heard all the screaming, and I was so scared that I just covered my ears. And I just crawled up in a little corner.
Where were you at in the bathroom?
You
said you were curled up.
By the tub, like by the toilet. I was there.
What were you wearing that night?
I was wearing a white nightgown with flowers on it.
A white nightgown with flowers? And you're doing this, did it have flowers on the top up here?
Flowers on the top.
Okay. Now, when you said nightgown, I'm not a girl, so I don't know what those things are. Can you kind of describe it a little better for me?
A long gown, long sleeves,
Okay.
white, and it was a soft material.
Soft material. Okay. Did you have panties or shorts or anything on?
No, I don't usually wear panties to bed.
Okay. I'm going to get a little bit personal, okay? When you were in the bathroom and you heard your mom screaming, can you kind of describe that to me? If you can, try to start from the beginning, the middle to the end.
I heard her wake up, kind of moaning, and I heard her scream,
You heard her moan, and then you heard her scream.
and
Can you describe her screaming to me? I know that's an awkward question, but
startled,
okay.
and then she kept screaming louder and louder, and then she had said, Gypsy, Gypsy, and
He isn't who?
Gypsy, my name. She was calling for
She was calling?
my name.
She, your mom.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I think I knew what he was doing.
At that point, you knew what he was doing?
I knew what he was doing, but
And your mom was hollering at you for you?
I was too afraid to go because I was afraid he'd do the same to me.
So would it be safe that you kind of knew what he was going in there to do when he locked you in the bathroom? Okay. Did he tell you kind of what he was going to do? Did he make a comment or any kind?
No.
Okay.
But while he was doing it,
Now, when you say doing it, I can't guess. Part of my job is not to guess, so.
killing her,
Okay.
he said a comment. You won't keep us apart. You won't keep us apart. You'll be dead before that happens.
Where were you standing at? Where was he at whenever he said that?
I was in the bathroom with my hands over my ears like
Okay.
this, and he was in my mom's bedroom.
And that's when he was making that comment. You're not going to stand between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How'd you get these stuff around your neck? How'd you get all that?
They're hickeys.
They're just hickeys? Okay. How'd you get this?
That is a hickey, and that one's a bruise.
Okay.
And then
You're telling me this is a hickey? You've been honest with me this whole time now. Don't start lying to me now. What is this and how did you get it? I'm a guy. I would never give a girl a hickey on her arm. Okay? How'd you get that bruise? Look at me. point did he grab your arm?
He kept on grabbing me to bring me around the house. And he made me clean up the drops of blood.
Okay. Describe that to me.
He forced me to be naked while I was doing it.
Okay.
So, he went into the kitchen and he asked if we had any carpet washing stuff.
Okay. What was, do you know the name of it, or what did it look like? Can you describe it to me?
This one was carpet odor remover. We didn't have any stain remover.
Was it in a bottle?
It was
or
in
like
a reddish maroon bottle.
Okay.
And he grabbed my arm like this and said, "Clean it up."
Now, where were you at when he did that? What part of the house were you at?
The drops of blood went from my mom's bedroom all the way to the hall, into the dining room, to the kitchen. And he made me clean up each drop.
Okay.
And he wanted a drink of water. So, he said he couldn't touch any of the cups. So grab him a cup, get him some water, and he made me give him a drink of water.
Okay. What were you using to clean up the blood? Was it like a washcloth, a towel, or something different?
Scott towel.
Scott towel. Was it something your mom had in the house? Okay. What did you do with those towels?
We threw it in the garbage.
The garbage. Okay. Where's that garbage at now?
They took it out.
Okay. Where did they take it out to? Like the street, or did they take it somewhere in a car and take it, or something different?
The trash usually passes on a Thursday morning.
Your guys' trash comes on Thursday morning.
So we put it out on the curb.
Okay. When did he kill your mom?
On the night. The night of the night.
The night of the 9th? Do you know what day that was?
I can't remember the name of the day. I'm sorry.
How come you can remember the 9th, but you don't remember the day? Can you kind of explain that to me?
Because I remember we were planning to sneak outside and see each other.
And you remember it was the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Anything else you need to tell me? Anything else you're leaving out? It's your last opportunity.
No, sir. That's it.
Nothing about you?
I didn't do anything wrong.
You never killed your mom?
No.
You never touched her with a knife?
No, never did, sir.
You never agreed, told him that you knew he was going to kill her?
No. I never...
What do you think he's going to tell me?
He's going to tell you that I came here just to see him and that he didn't do it. But...
So he's not going to tell me that you had any part of this?
Honestly, I don't know what he's going to say.
Okay, I'm asking you direct and straight.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he's going to tell me that you had anything to do with your mom's killing? And this is the time to be honest, because like I told you, to walk out that door.
He has a romantic notion of us doing everything together as a team, but I didn't want this. I wanted my mom and him to...
So did you kill your mom?
No, sir.
Did you help
No, sir.
Nicholas kill your mom?
No, sir. No, sir.
Did you have knowledge that Nicholas was going to kill your mom
No, sir.
before he did it?
No, sir.
Okay, sit tight for me, okay? a little bit more about a couple of things I'm a little unclear on. What color is the wig that you had? That wig that you were wearing, what color was that?
Black.
Black? Okay. Was that your wig, or whose wig was that?
Mine.
Just have me play dress up in or something, or what? Okay. Does your mom normally, does she sleep naked, you know, or does she
No.
usually have, what does she usually wear to bed?
Nightgowns, but they're sleeveless.
Okay. Do you know, was she wearing anything that night that she went to bed?
A blue nightgown.
A blue nightgown? Okay. The droplets of blood in the house. And you said that you were cleaning them up from where in the house?
From, they went in the hall.
The hallway?
Nick wouldn't let me in my mom's bedroom.
Okay.
So, they went from the hall to the kitchen.
From the hall to the kitchen. Now, are those the blood droplets that you were trying to clean up? Okay. And then the stuff that you were cleaning them up with, you said that it was it in a spray bottle or a glass bottle or something different?
It was in like one of those jugs.
Like a jug?
Like a jug.
Okay, was it say it had a handle on it or didn't have a handle or something
Had a
different? Had a handle on it? Okay. And what color was it again?
Maroon.
Maroon?
It's in the kitchen. I can tell you where it's at. It's by the back door.
By the back door? Okay. What, did it have any wordings or anything on it or not have anything wordings on it or something different?
Bissell, I think it's for pet odor.
Bissell pet odor?
Yeah.
Okay. When you guys left your mom's house, and you said that you had called, you said Yellow Cab.
He
Okay.
called Yellow Cab from his cell phone.
From his cell phone. Okay. Where's his cell phone at right now? Is it at the house here?
I think so. I doubt he was able to take it with him.
Okay. What color was that cell phone? Do you know the brand of it or anything?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Okay. What color was it? Do you remember?
Black.
Black? Okay. So he called Springfield Yellow Cab. Kind of explain to me that process there. You guys, Yellow Cab obviously shows up. And can you kind of start from there, from the beginning, middle?
And we got into the Yellow Cab, and we told them to go to the hotel. And we went to the hotel. He only paid for his stay, and I was able to just sneak in the room with him.
So explain that to me. How did you sneak in the room?
He just
Were you
brought
over by
me-
Waffle House or something, or and then come into the room?
I just waited right outside.
Like outside
Like the office where you would normally check in.
of the motel?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I just went in his room.
Okay.
That's all.
Did you guys go anywhere after that?
We went to Waffle House and we tried to eat, but I forgot that I was on it.
Okay.
And I started to drink some chocolate milk, but then I got sick.
Okay. All right. So you ate at the Waffle House there, right next to the Days Inn. It's in the same parking lot. Okay. Then where did you go after you guys ate?
We went back to the hotel to lay down because I wasn't feeling good. I felt dizzy and my stomach felt bad.
Okay. So you guys laid down. Approximately how long do you think you guys slept?
Probably about 5 hours.
About 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. After you slept for 5 hours, then what did you guys do? Did you get up and go anywhere?
We stayed at the hotel the whole time, really.
So you stayed at the hotel for a while, and then how did you wind up? Now we kind of need to know. You stayed at the hotel. What day did you leave the hotel, and how did you get from the hotel to wherever you went to get to here?
We were supposed to take a Greyhound bus. His bus was scheduled for to leave on the 11th at 6:13. But whenever we got all our stuff packed and everything, we tried to go to get the Greyhound station, and all the tickets were sold out.
How did you get from the hotel to the Greyhound station?
Taxi. We used the taxi the whole time.
The same one?
Same taxi service, but different driver.
So Springfield Yellow Cab?
Right.
Okay. So you got a cab from the hotel to Greyhound. Did they drop you off and leave? Okay, so you went in there.
We went in there and we were going to purchase my ticket, but unfortunately they were sold out.
Okay.
So they said, that they just fixed our tickets for the morning after.
Okay.
And that was at 7:30
7:30 at night or in the morning?
in the morning
In the morning. Do you remember what day that was?
on the 12th.
On the 12th. Okay. So when your mom died on the 9th, and you had 10th, 11th, and 12th. So we're missing a couple of days in there. What did you guys do for those couple of days?
I stayed at the hotel.
Okay. Did you guys go to Walmart or anything?
He went to Walmart to get us something to drink.
Okay.
And on the last day, he went to Walmart to buy condoms.
Okay. All right. So anywhere else that you guys went together, or was it just him that was leaving out, or something different?
That was it.
Okay. So he was the only one leaving. You were staying at the hotel.
I wasn't staying at the hotel. We both went to Walmart together, but I waited outside.
Okay. So you went to Walmart together, walked up there, rode up there, or what?
We took a cab there, and I waited outside with our luggage because he didn't want our luggage to be
Okay.
by itself.
And you went from there to the Greyhound bus station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what were you wearing?
I haven't changed my clothes since then, so this.
Okay, so that's what you were wearing the day. And did you have a wig on at that
Mhm.
point? Anything else on your face?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm wearing the same shoes, same everything.
Okay. All right.
I even told him that my thoughts of life with him would be a bit different, and this is not how I wanted it to be. And he has a way about him that he can make you feel comfortable in any situation. And I never felt like I was in any danger when I got to Wisconsin, because I know that he loves me and he would do anything for me and to be with me. But I know that there's this, he called it his evil side. He needs to get rid of that side, because that's no way to live. You live a righteous life. You live a good life. He even made me leave behind my cross, because he believes his own religion, I guess.
Okay. When you guys went to the Greyhound bus station, tickets were bought out, where'd you guys go from there? Did you guys stay the night somewhere?
After they couldn't get me on the bus, we went back to the hotel, stayed another night at the hotel.
And what day was that?
The 11th.
The
We were supposed to leave on the 11th, but bus, I couldn't get on it, so we stayed another night.
So you stayed the 11th
Mm-hmm.
and into the 12th? Was that safe to say?
No, we were traveling on the 12th, so
Traveling on the
we got
12th?
on the Greyhound bus at 7 o'clock.
On the
7
12th?
On the 12th in
Okay.
the morning, and we were on a Greyhound bus from Springfield to St. Louis to Chicago, then Chicago to Milwaukee, and then his mom came pick us up late at night. I think it was at 2 a.m.
Off of the Greyhound bus?
Off of the Greyhound bus. So she met us at the Milwaukee bus station at around 2 a.m. On, I guess, technically the 13th.
Okay. All right, give me just a few more minutes, okay? Be right with you, okay? Okay. Sometimes I gotta step out, clear my head, think, make sure there's not any other questions I have for you. Okay? Did the cab come to the house? Did he call the cab to the house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did the cab pull up in front of the house, or did you guys have to walk and go get to it, or something different?
It pulled in the driveway.
Pulled in the driveway of your mom's house? Okay. You said you guys met on a website?
Yeah, on a, it was called ChristianDatingForFree.com.
ChristianDatingForFree.com.
Datingforfree.com.
Okay. And did you make a profile on there, and he had a profile on there, or? Okay. And that's how you guys met?
hmm
Okay.
And we just stayed in touch. And we ended up, I told him that my mom was a bit protective and she's a bit hard to, please, I guess. And I wanted him to make a good impression on her.
Sure.
So I sent him some formal clothes, like a nice shirt like that and a nice
Sure.
pants.
Right.
And so they can meet up so he can at least make a good impression. So, and I guess my mom just saw right through all the falseness and everything, and she's like, he's dangerous.
Sorry, there was something else I had to ask you. And you don't know what happened to the knife? Did he have it in his hand whenever he opened up the bathroom door?
Yes, sir.
He did have it in his hand.
He had it in his hand, and he didn't want me to look. And but he wanted me to clean up his blood from his cut.
Okay.
So I was able to clean him up, and I put a Band-Aid on his finger.
Okay. Have you seen the Facebook posts that were out there? That was on Gypsy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who put those posts out there? You know the one I'm specifically talking about. The very first post. What did that post say?
Something really bad.
Okay. What was so bad? What was said?
I put it on there because I wanted someone to find my mom.
Okay. What did you put? What did you type on there?
I put what he had said to me, and
Okay.
he was happy about it.
Which was what?
That bitch is dead.
That bitch is dead? Is that what you just told me? Okay. So you put on your Facebook account, that bitch is dead. Okay.
I wanted someone to know that something was wrong. And I knew that my friends would all worry if that's not the way me and my mom talk.
Okay.
So, I was like, if I put that on there, they'll know something's wrong.
Okay. Where did you do that from?
From his house.
Okay. On a phone, a computer, a laptop, or what?
On, he has a computer, but, my little, I guess you could say phone, but usually I just use it to get Wi-Fi and play video games or something on.
So that's the phone that you
I use
typed that on?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he knew about it, and I told him, I asked him if I could have permission to please, I need them to find my mom, and so she could have a proper burial.
Okay.
And I knew that it would get people's attention,
Okay.
because we don't ever curse, and like, at first people were like, oh, they must be watching a movie, and I'm like, no, this is serious.
Okay.
Please, someone call the police.
Where's that phone at now that you typed that stuff on?
It's in my backpack
In your backpack? And where's your backpack at?
at the house
At the house
in Big Bend.
in Big Bend. Okay. There was another post, there was something else that was put on there.
Mhm.
What was that?
That my mom got slashed and he raped me.
Okay.
And I know there was another one that says the girl is dead too. He said to post that so they wouldn't come looking for me.
And who posted that?
Me.
You did that? Okay. On your own free will?
No.
You were told to put that on there.
Yes.
Now you said that first one,
The first one, I wanted to put on that one because I wanted someone to find my mom and know that something was wrong.
okay. So is it safe to say that you put that on your own free will, that first one, but not the other ones? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I would never ever call my mom that, but yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Any other things that were posted on your Facebook?
That's about it.
That's about it? Okay.
I would like to ask some questions
Okay.
that I have.
Okay.
One, what is gonna happen to me?
Okay.
And two, am I gonna be sent back to Missouri? Can I get my luggage with money and my social security cards, my insurance card,
Okay.
and things like this?
Okay. The first question, I have no power or control over that, because I'm not that person. I don't have that power of authority. Okay. That's still to be decided at this point. Okay. But I don't have that control, and I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. Okay. As far as your personal property belongings and stuff, right now all that is part of an investigation. Okay. So it'll probably be retained for a period of time. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me just a little bit more time. Okay. Do me a favor, stand up for me, okay? We'll take some photos of you real quick. Nothing else happened in this state no other crimes or you
No.
guys didn't do anything? Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, go ahead and stand up for me. I'll get a few close-ups, okay? Because you've got all those things on your neck there. Can you kind of pull your shirt down just a little bit? Not up, but right there on the collar. There you go, just like that. Thank you. Okay. I'll let your arms like this for me, okay? Is this from the hospital when you were in the hospital there? Okay. Roll up your sleeve just a little bit for me. Hold out your hands just like this together, just like that. Yep, there you go. Okay, hold your hands over. Put them together for me. There you go, just like that. Okay. Do you have any other bruises anywhere? I don't want you to show don't show me any of your body parts, okay? How did you get that?
He made me shave my legs and kneel on the ground and clean up the blood, so I think I got carpet burns.
See, it's carpet burn from just crawling around on the carpet when you were cleaning up the blood. Okay. Anything else, anywhere else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You can cover it back up with that blanket if you want.
It's the deputy's there, and she's gonna take you to the bathroom.
Thank
seat. Thanks.
You doing all right, Gypsy?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, Gypsy. Sorry to have to wake you up. Talk to your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of stuff you're leaving out, girl.
Like what?
Well, I'm not going to get into it with you, okay? You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. You want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Sure, I'll tell
Okay.
you. I'll tell you.
You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid.
I know.
First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there.
I know.
Okay, you went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the idea into the picture.
I didn't bring the idea.
You did bring it into. You brought the whole thing in the
No.
idea,
No.
and he did it for you.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
He did. Okay. So the lies, they're done. I'm not gonna sit in here all night long.
No,
Be
I
honest
won't
with you.
give you. I won't give you any life. I did not think of this. I know that he has a evil side, and he did want to do it.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that.
He wanted to get rid of my mom.
Yeah, for you.
Yes, for me.
Yeah, because you asked him to.
He wanted to.
Yeah, because
and
you asked him to. Plain and simple.
We.
Gypsy, we're not playing this game, okay?
I'm-
You asked him to. That's why he did it. Okay? Plain and simple. We're not playing this game. I'm not going to spend all my night long listening to your lies anymore. You told me the truth on some things, but you left a lot of stuff out. You left a lot of stuff out. So we're not playing this game, okay? He's already told me everything. Everything.
We're both trying.
The knife was mailed. You guys mailed it. Here, okay? We know where the knife's at. So the gig's up. You're done. It's up. You're done. You're done. You hated your mom?
I did not hate my mom. I did not hate my mom. I
Yeah, you
loved
did.
my mom, and
You would have
needs-
never done this to your mom.
He needs to tell you that I honestly have been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it. And he said that he would commit suicide if we didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
Yep. Yep.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and yeah,
No.
I don't think that we should be doing this.
A lot of people think about stuff, but when you act, that's when you cross the line. And that's what you've done. You acted upon it, and he acted upon it. So, okay? We're done. You're obviously going to keep telling me lies, so I'm going to sit and talk to you about it.
I'm
Okay?
not sure.
Now you're going to be booked in for, later on down the line, you're going to be booked in for probably murder, okay? As long as, and with him as well, okay? All right?
I didn't murder my mom, sir.
Listen to me,
Sir,
listen
I
to me.
didn't.
You did, because you're behind it. You pulled all the strings on it,
I
and
didn't.
you're behind it.
I
I'm not,
didn't.
listen, Gypsy, I'm not going to sit and argue with you about it, okay?
All I wanted was him
So-
to come and get me.
No, that's not all you wanted. There's a lot more to this whole story that you're leaving out. I'm not going to play the sympathetic game. I'm not like that, okay? I can see right through it, okay?
Please, I'm not able to be in jail. I have a lot of medical needs.
I understand that, and they'll get taken care of, okay? So, sit tight.
We'll be right with you, okay? We'll let you know what's going on.
Come back, I have something else I need to tell you.
Okay, he actually stepped out right now, so if you just want to hold that, and when he comes back, we'll be able to, okay?
All right?
Everything okay?
Yes,
All right. You're on the floor there?
I'm just scared.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to end up moving you from this room here. And for the night, we're going to put you up in a spot up in the jail. But it'll be probably about another 5 minutes, and then I'll walk you up there, okay? So yeah, come on, put your boots on, stay comfortable for a couple minutes, and I'll get you up there.
Yes, sir.
All right, we are ready to head up. What we're going to do is we're kind of be in the jail facility. We're going to wait there for a while, and investigators will probably talk to you again in the morning, but at least this gives you an opportunity to probably get something to eat and get some regular sleep, okay? So, yeah, if you want to step out, by policy, we're going to have to put some handcuffs on you. Okay, just turn face away and put your hands behind your back.
And I'm assuming, has she been searched?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We got some tiny little roots here, so I'm just gonna make sure that. It's probably gonna go back out of these cells.
Just,
Is Nick still here?
what's that?
Is Nick still here?
Nick's still in the, yeah, he's still in the building.
Can you please give him a message for me?
Well, we're not giving any messages at this time.